Hello, I'm Jim Kardak. I'm the namer of Bluetooth, and I'm honored to be here in Jelling, the home of the Viking kings, Denmark. So all started in '97 in Toronto, Canada. Sven Matheson of Ericsson and myself went to present the technology at this special interest group that we were hoping to adopt the technology. And it didn't go well, so we decided that night that we'd go out and do a pub crawl. I said, I will tell you a little bit about history, and then you have to reciprocate with Scandinavian history. But Sven was a designer of CMOS radios and didn't know much history, but he had read the book, The Long Chips. And so during his sessions, he would talk about this book he had read, and in that book, the king at the time was Harold Bluetooth. And so that was in the back of my mind, even though I'd had many beers. And when I got home, I always liked history, and so I had bought this book called The Vikings. And there was a page that had the Jelling runic stone on it, and it said King Harold Bluetooth. And I looked at a picture, and there was a guy on it like this, and I thought, that's Harold Bluetooth. How amazing, that's the guy Sven told me about. And so I outlined it, and I went in to work the next day, and Simon Ellis, who we worked together with, I said, Simon, we need to code name this project Bluetooth.
We settled on Bluetooth very early on. Not many people thought that was a good idea, but we stuck with it.
You hear the words Bluetooth, and you know what blue means, you know what tooth means, but you have no idea what that means. And then you get this 10th century Danish king, and so you can associate it with that. And then they talk about a cable replacement technology, and at that point it kind of becomes this earworm where you can't forget it.
We also needed a graphical symbol to go with the name, and that became the runic letter H in combination with the runic letter B for Bluetooth. When our agency come up with a suggestion to simply combine the first letter of Harold and the first letter of Bluetooth and make it into a very recognizable and simple symbol, I thought that was quite genius actually.
We had to find member companies that were interested to produce products and technology and chips and solutions for Bluetooth. And for that to happen, we needed some type of contract, some type of agreement that could unite the different companies. If we hadn't done this peace treaty, the technology has never developed to what it is today.
It's kind of opened up a new world for innovation. Suddenly you don't have any cables which prevent you from moving around while using different devices. And I still believe today Bluetooth is a huge area for further innovation.
I cannot predict where Bluetooth is going to be in 25 years, but I know that innovation is constant, and with the adoption of new frequency bands, new bandwidths, lower energy consumptions, this is going to open up new applications which we cannot envisage today.
When I look back, I'm most proud of the way we put together the organization. I'm most proud of the way that we broke through barriers that could really have halted the entire process, and we did this by having frequent meetings, cooperating with people, and really hard work from the people that were working on this.
Harold Bluetooth, once upon a time, he both conquered but also united a lot of countries and people in the Viking time. And of course, we can, to some extent, compare that with what Bluetooth is trying to do. We're trying to unite and trying to create something that is growing and lasting forever.
I love history, and so I try to mix the history with my work, and now I'm in this national museum, right, being recognized for naming a technology, after one of the kings. It's amazing.